Sup guys? I just did some cardio, and I've had a shower, made myself look semi-respectable for the day. Yeah, thanks for your response yesterday with my first real semi-awkward video vlog. Today's a little less awkward as I kind of know what I'm expecting. So today, I've had a few questions from a few of you ladies as to where my inspiration has come from, what made me want to decide to compete. So I thought I'd touch on that. Obviously, those who are following my blogs will understand that I've suffered from an eating disorder I first got anorexia in 2009. So that was come on by a spur of glandular fever. So from the glandular fever, basically I freaked out. I was like, oh, I can't run, I can't do any sports, and I came to the assumption as a young naive teenager that I was going to gain weight, and the immense fear of gaining weight is what drove me to having a sense of control. Essentially, that's all an eating disorder is. It's a perfectionist view on having control. So I controlled my food to such the extent that I ended up losing about 25 to 30 kg, and I'm small. I'm 160 centimeters tall. So, I mean, those who want more detailed in-depth, if you want a detailed in-depth vlog, I can talk about my anorexia. I'm fine with that. But for this is more about where my inspiration stemmed from. So obviously due to recovery, after recovery I had an addiction to exercise. I would overtrain. The female athlete triad, you may have heard of that, meaning you don't get periods, you're a dangerously low body fat and you're overtraining. So I was a triathlete for a wee bit. Competed in half marathons, ran cross country. I would run 3 times a day around Hagley Park during school. I literally had no social life because my friend was exercise. So yeah, sorry, my phone's vibrating. So yeah, I've always had such a passion for exercises. It's such an important part of my life, but it was a dangerously bad habit at most stages, to be honest. And yeah, then obviously I kind of lost my passion. I started working in hospitality. I became addicted to food as opposed to exercise, and I put my food over my exercise, and that's when I began my binge eating cycle. So that was a vicious cycle. But my inspiration to, I suppose, better myself came when I first started working at Fitness Canterbury, a gym I used to be a receptionist at, and my trainer and one of my best friends to this day, Shane, I owe my life to that man. He helped me realise so much about myself and showed me the basics to clean eating. I started a comp prep initially a few years ago, but I never completed it through, as that's the year I was having a bad space with drugs, living out of my car, a whole lot of bullshit. And so yeah, the start of last year, meeting Josh, he changed my life in so many ways, made me realise that I needed to strive for something a little more, and that I was just making excuses for myself. I would always put the excuse, oh, I could never compete because I've had an eating disorder. I was told, people with eating disorders can't compete, and I was like, what? I hate being told I can't do something. So that motivated me more to prove myself. To prove myself and to prove everyone else wrong. Well, not everyone else wrong, but just to show them that this eating disorder, it shouldn't rob you of your life. I'd overcome the brunt of it, but I still struggle with obviously binges, a bad relationship with food. But the dieting of the comp, it really satisfied my aspect that I love control. So I could control, I had routine. I had a routine every week. I had a meal plan. Everything was in place and I could control it. So I mean, to a degree, it kind of fed the disease, and I knew I'd face my old demons again. I did come face to face with anorexia through my comp prep. But this is what motivated me to come out the other side and actually get on stage. All I wanted to do was literally get on stage, smile and think, shit, yeah, I did it. And I did. And it was the most amazing experience anyone could ever go through. Obviously, I wasn't prepared for post-comp. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I just thought, right, I'm just going to let it come and I'm going to deal with it accordingly. It didn't go really to plan, as nothing really does in life. But I've had such an amazing support network around me, and that's what's helped me get back on track now. I'm facing my own challenges now. I suffer from chronic anxiety, but that's all self-induced. That's one thing, you've got to hold yourself responsible for these actions. And I'm responsible. Yeah, I cause my own anxiety. I worry about crap because I just do. And I'm learning to find the warning triggers and signs before I binge and controlling them. And yeah, I'm feeling in a much more balanced space right now. So that's really cool. I'm looking at competing again this year. I'm umming and ahhing. I don't really know what class I'll do, either figure or fitness modelling again. I like fitness modelling because I can easily coach myself for my posing, because I coach Claire as well. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, at the moment I'm just trying to find my balance again and just getting my balance back, and then something's going to come and it will call my name and I'll go and do it full force. But yeah, thank you all so much for following my journey. Reading my blogs. I mean, far out, you must think I'm an absolute crazy woman. But it's really nice to know that I'm not alone with all this weird womanly blah. But yeah, basically today I just did some cardio. I've got a real sore ankle, so I couldn't really run, so that pissed me off a wee bit. But I just sufficed and did a few things. I'm going to eat really clean today and just enjoy my day. But thank you very much, and write in the comments below what you want to hear about, what you want me to talk about, blah blah blah. But yeah, thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you later. Peace out.